What's up, guys? Makeshift Hat here, back with another video. As you all know, season 6 starts today, and man, I'm telling you, it's a different game. It is a different game, but I like it. And today we're gonna talk about patch notes. I mean, we know we just got a brand new legend, Rampart, and we're gonna make a whole separate video just for her all by itself. But let's get into these patch notes, because y'all need to know about these changes, man. These changes are gonna be, it's gonna make the game play a little bit different. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. So let's start with one of the biggest ones, the new weapon. The new weapon is the Volt SMG. It's the first energy-based SMG to see regular use on the frontier, and it allows the operator to fire a salvo of energy ammunition, which with a decreasing drag that's making it possible to hit multiple targets within a short window. Now, I've used the Volt. It's actually a pretty decent weapon. You can see a little bit of the gameplay here. But next, let's talk about the crafting system, right? Everyone heard about the crafting system is coming. Now in season 6, they're introducing the crafting system with materials that you find throughout the map. You find those in loot bins, or I guess they also be called material stations, and then you take those to the replicator. The replicator, you'll find 8 different ones, 8 different pieces of loot throughout the replicator, and you can craft any one of those things. Sometimes those things rotate daily, some of them rotate weekly, but you always be able to see what's currently available in the game mode selector on the map screen. Next is the armor. Now the armor is really different. Man, so with season 6, there's some big changes on the way as far as armor and the way it works, right? First off, the armor in the game, all the armor in the game is going to be Evo armor, except the gold armor. When you find a white, blue, or purple armor on the ground, it's a preloaded Evo armor. It can be picked up like normal and continue to evolve. Red armor is not in the ground loot and can only be achieved through evolving your Evo armor. Now, gold armor is not a part of the Evo armor track and can only be found in rare locations as usual. Another interesting change is that players spawn with a level 0 Evo, and if you get in a gunfight right away and do enough damage, you will automatically level up into a white armor, and you can continue to take that all the way to red. Now, I experienced this myself personally. I mean, when you first load into the game, right above your name it says 50 to next Evo, and if you level it up, you'll get a white Evo. It'll be empty, and you still need to use a shield cell, but I just thought that was pretty cool. You didn't have to find anything if you get into a fight right away. I think that's just gonna really help things out in the long run. Let's see, so saying that the players now have the opportunity to level up their shields through damage, luck and ground loot, and through crafting. So yeah, that was another thing. You can also level up your shield through using the crafting system. I haven't done it, you know. I figure it's easier to do that, you know, just shooting somebody, but maybe from like purple to red, that actually wouldn't be a bad idea. But I'll have to test that out more and show that in later videos. So the reason they said that they did this is they wanted to bring down the time to kill, right? So one little thing that's changed, purple is now only 75 HP, blue is 50, white is 25, and gold is also only 75 HP, which means the only way you get 200 HP now is if you level up the red Evo shield all the way. Like I said, what they wanted to do is they wanted to bring down the time to kill in order to better reward strategic positioning. I guess they didn't want that 225 buff to, you know, carry on too far, right? So the new damage requirements, here's what you need. Damage to white is 50. That's if you have no body shield. The damage to blue, it went up. It's now 125 to get to blue. And then its damage to purple is 250. So there's 250 damage to go from blue to purple. And then in order to go from purple to red, it takes an additional 500. Another thing they added was holo sprays. I haven't got these yet. I saw some of them in the battle pass. They look pretty cool. But a holo spray is a new way to emote in the arena. By using your emote wheel, you can throw down these legend specific calling cards to taunt bested enemies or warn future challenges that you're not to be messed with. Now it sounds pretty cool. I can't wait to try it myself. We'll find out pretty soon. The battle pass, this season's battle pass includes the reactive supersonic G7 Bloodhound Road Warrior and 5 new holo sprays, the new skydive emotes, weapon charms, and more. I showed some of those in the short little stream I did. Be sure to check out the video if you want to see what those look like. They did make sure to bring us a quest back. So I guess it says it's following the story from season 5 quest, now in full color illustrated comics. So that's cool. I haven't done my first quest yet. I'm looking forward to seeing what those illustrated comics are like. And then you collect treasure packs daily to earn your rewards, just like you did before. And then, let me see. So you earn your rewards, including crafting medals, challenge points, apex packs, and a whole new suit of gun charms. So that's what you're gonna earn as rewards through the quest. Those wasn't that great last season, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. It's something. And lastly, you know, the legends. So let's see, what do we have for the legends? So in this patch, we're taking a look at the recon class, a class built around information gathering. Should be powerful in a battle royale, where knowing where the enemy is often the difference between life and death. But out of the 3 legends in the recon class, that's Pathfinder, Crypto, and Bloodhound, one dominates in terms of in-game performance. It's the robot. The robot dominates. In this patch, we are mostly buffing Bloodhound as in this patch we're mostly buffing Bloodhound as they need the help. They need the help the most. I don't want to say they, but okay. Crypto's changes are a mixed bag. We also found a bug we had to fix that was giving Crypto a hidden advantage. Sometimes when you thought you were hitting the drone, you weren't really hitting the drone. Yeah, I think I kind of experienced that a little bit. And it says between the buffs to Bloodhound's ult and the newer utility Crypto gains on his drone, we hope to see more diverse field of recon legends in game. So I'm gonna have to try those both out and see how they work, and then you know, I guess include that. I mean, man, they're giving us so much material to make videos on. The recon class says all recon legends, Bloodhound, Crypto, and Pathfinder can now use survey beacons to get the next ring's location. You know, they talked about this before, and now we actually got it, man. All right. Just wait. We'll see. It says Crypto can use his drone to instantly get this information. Crypto can use his drone. Wow. It's crazy, man. I can't wait to try it. Pathfinder. So, giving our recon legends access to survey beacons makes Pathfinder less unique, and obviously we don't want that. Okay, alright. For now, We're giving our friendly robot a small buff to his ultimate cooldown when he uses a survey beacon. Wow, that's cool. But in the future, we will take another look at Pathfinder to see what else we can do to make him feel more unique. Passive. Each time Pathfinder scans a survey beacon, the total cooldown of the zipline gun is reduced. And in numbers, zipline gun cooldown reduces by 10 seconds each time Pathfinder scans a beacon. Up to 6 rings per game means the total cooldown of the zipline gun can go from 120 seconds to 60 seconds. Oh, so it's stackable, it sounds like. Let's see what's up with Bloodhound now. So Bloodhound fulfills a very clear role in Apex Legends. They're the information gatherers and trackers, but currently their performance leaves a lot to be desired. In this patch, we wanted to double down on the ultimate being the big movement of becoming a godlike tracker. Bloodhound already gives up some information to the enemies when they scan or use the ultimate. It makes a noticeable sound, right? So we think there is room for a lot more power during the ultimate. Beast of the Hunt now gains even more duration when Bloodhound scores a knockdown or a kill with the ultimate about to run out. Eye of the Allfather. During Beast of the Hunt, Eye of the Allfather now comes out twice as fast and has a shorter cooldown. That's nice. So numbers. Let's talk numbers. It says Beast of the Hunt duration extension. 5 seconds. Now it's from 5 seconds to 15 seconds based on the remaining duration. Okay. Eye of the Allfather. During Beast of the Hunt, 25 seconds to 6 seconds. That's big. That's big. That's a lot of time off. Eye of the Allfather. Total use time during Beast of the Hunt, 1.8 seconds to 0.9 seconds. Oh, so they're bringing the use time down. They're bringing the use time down to basically half. So you can use it even more frequently. And it takes less time to use it. Okay. So we got the last legend. They're talking about a buff to Crypto. So let's see what we're talking about here. Crypto is particularly interesting recon character. The amount of information he can gather from his team for his team with the drone is very high. But the fact that he has to switch over to his drone leaves him vulnerable and often at a great distance from his team. Because he has no abilities without his drone, we figured there's room for even more power when he's in his drone. So, surveillance drone. Crypto can now activate, respawn, and survey beacons from his drone. Wow. Oh man, it's gonna make for a different game, guys. It's gonna make for a different game. Doing so is instant instead of requiring a prolonged use. Made the surveillance drone slightly more consistent to hit, but also doubled its hit points. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, that's good for Crypto. Bad if you're shooting down his drone, but we'll see how that works out. All in all, the drone EMP will now slow teammates caught in blast, even if they had no shields. This means that players who have used Revenant's death totem will also be slowed. Okay.
Of course, every freaking body wants to shoot at me.
And then it says the surveillance drone went from 30 HP to 60 HP. I don't know. It felt like it had more than 30 HP anyway, but we'll see how this works. It says surveillance drone hitbox size is a cube, edge length 16, and a cube of edge length 24. I don't know, maybe somebody knows math a little bit better than me, but that is what it is. All right. So the other legends, he Here's what we got. We got something for Revenant. We're happy to see that, dropping the range resistance to Death Totem brought a lot more Revenants to play. But we've been watching particularly frustrating combo playouts and professional level play involving a squad of Revenant, Wraith, and Crypto, where using the 3 ultimates together resulted in 2 back-to-back runs at an enemy team, and they could do very little about it. We've attacked part of that in the Crypto EMP change, but here's the other part aimed at making this play less overwhelming. Death Totem. For 2 seconds after being recalled to the Death Totem, players cannot use Wraith's Dimensional Rift. Okay. It says Octane. Stem can now use Stem can now use Stem while healing, but Stem will not recover. Stem will not remove the slow you incur from healing. So let me read that again. It says Stem can now use Stem while healing, but Stem will not remove the slow you incur from healing. Okay, makes sense. So you can use the Stem, but you still move slower because you move slower to healing in general. Loba was initially very popular. She's been struggling to keep up more recently, so we tossed her a little buff. Alright, if you're curious why we've chosen to buff her ultimate rather than her tactical, we're seeing that she has decent combat success, but that teams with her on them don't win as much as, say, teams with Lifeline or Watson. This suggests to us that her out of combat ability, that is to say, how she funnels loot to her team, isn't doing enough. So, the black market. Lower cooldown from 3 minutes to 90 seconds. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That will make looting a lot quicker. Okay. And then Gibraltar. Gibraltar's defensive bombardment. Increased cooldown from 3 minutes to 4.5 minutes. That's a long time. That's a nerf, but okay. Alright, Bangalore's Rolling Thunder. Decreased cooldown from 4.5 minutes to 3 minutes. Okay, well, at least if you're going for bombardments, then you might want to go with Bangalore's instead. Wraith, it's Dimensional Rift, increase ultimate cooldown from 150, so 150 seconds to 210 seconds. So from 2.5 minutes to 3.5 minutes. I don't know how that's going to affect y'all Wraith players, but best of luck. Alright, and so next we got Watson's Interception Pylon. The trophy system will now shoot down caustic barrels in flight if they would have landed inside the range of the trophy. Oh, come on. Really? Really? They're going to shoot down caustic traps? I feel like that's a little much, because how are you supposed to counter Watson if it's going to shoot down caustic barrels? How do you counter it? Like, she can literally set up a place and there's like nothing you can do unless you shoot down her traps. Man, and I'm a caustic guy, but let me get off my soapbox. So the loot that's added, extended energy mags and turbocharger hop-ups are back. I've used those and it's pretty cool, I must say. Updated the precision choke. Remove precision choke from loot pool, but will now be integrating into the triple take and the Peacekeeper by default. Fire select toggles on and off the choke. That's cool. Now a lot of people have been asking, the R99. The R99 is now in the supply drop. Damage increased from 11 to 12. Oh man, they taking it back. Increase magazine size to 32. Oh, ammo reserve is 160. So basically you get 5 clips. And then out of supply drops into ground loot. The devotion, clip size reduced back to original, 36 originally, 40 with white mag, 44 with blue, and 48 with purple. So fully kitted weapons, fully kitted weapon swaps removed. DMR, Hemlock, Spitfire, Eva 8, RE45, gold weapons basically. And added, they put the Devotion, the Mastiff, the Triple Take, Flatline, and the Bolt. Okay. Let's see this. I need to find those. See what they're like. Updated loot. So sniper ammo, increased pickup from 8 to 12. Okay, increased stack size from 16 to 24. That's new a little bit. Energy ammo, reduced amount picked up from 30 to 20. Okay. And now the weapon updates. The Hemlock. The Hemlock reduced vertical recoil and burst mod. Slightly reducing recoil and pattern on second and third shot. So first burst kicks less. And then the burst mode time between bursts is decreased. Okay. I was shooting a Hemlock earlier and it was smacking. So that kind of explains things a little bit. So you got the charge rifle will now use 2 ammo per shot, increase max action 4 to 8. That's basically the same thing, but okay. Triple take, increased fire rate from 1.25 to 1.4. All right. Increased max size from 5678 to 6789. Understood. And then built-in choke. We got that. PK has the built-in choke. You can toggle the select fire on and off on both of those. Spitfires improve recoil, control ability. I used it. Sorry, it's about the same. But Havoc. So updated Havoc with new recoil pattern. Designer note: the Havoc existing recoil pattern had constant horizontal movement. This means that it would either be too difficult to control if there was too much recoil, or far too easy to control if there was too little recoil. Updating to a new pattern which is more consistent in style with existing recoil patterns. That's good. Oh, and I saw this next one, the Mozambique. The clip size is increased from 3 to 4, which is good for me because it do about 45 damage, and I like using some hammer points on the Mozambique. P2020 increased damage from 13 to 15. That's nice. Decreased hammer point damage multiplier from 2.7 to 2.35. Okay, I don't use a P2020 that much, so for y'all P2020 users, you know, sorry for you. It's not that bad, but you know, it is what it is. And hammer point P2020 damage unchanged in most scenarios. Okay, so increased max size from 10, 13, 14, 18 to 12, 14, 16. Alright, Sentinel only required 1 shield cell to charge if player has a gold. Oh, that gives me a reason to pick up that gold, because I didn't have any reason to pick that up. I dropped it every time I played this season so far. Prowler has a slightly reduced vertical recoil and burst mode. Nice, that's one of my favorite weapons. And then increased horizontal recoil in auto mode. Okay, I can deal with that. Quality of life. Supply drop weapons are now heirloom tier red. I noticed that. I picked up a Peacekeeper and it was red, and I was like, okay, maybe it'd do more damage, but I figured it was just something like this. To avoid confusion with fully kitted guns, which will remain gold. Alright, World's Edge received a performance improvement, especially around tree, the dome, skyhook, looking towards the center of the map. Alterations were made to the ring to prevent late zones from centering on unplayable terrains. We needed that. And reduce the predictability of the zones. Oh. Feel like we gonna need that Bloodhound, Pathfinder, and Crypto to know where the ring's going. Otherwise, you're gonna be struck. Bug fixes Bangalore.
Nah, it's not.
Fix the issue with the La Katrina and Killing Machine skins, obscuring views when ADS with the holo, 2x, 2 to 4, 3x scopes. And then fix an exploit with being able to see through smoke when looking through a chain link fence. Alright, didn't know about it, but thank you, Respawn. Bloodhound fixed an issue with Bloodhound being able to get an additional ult when using a race ultimate.
Right.
Man, I never heard of that. But good job, Respawn. Caustic fixed an issue with gas traps clipping into mobile respawn beacons. Fixed an issue with Revenant and Pathfinder taking less damage from Nox gas.
Locking this door.
I did not know this. I use Caustic a lot. Alright, and Crypto. Crypto fixed an issue with the VFX show false positives when hitting Crypto's drone. Fix an issue with Crypto being able to use his drone while using Loba's Black Market. Fix an issue with EMP not destroying Loba's Black Market.
Maybe 2.
Did a geopass to help prevent Crypto's drone from slipping into walls. Okay. Loba. Fix an issue with Loba's Black Market not being pingable. I never had that issue, but good job, Respawn. Fix an issue with enemies getting teleported with Loba when they melee her when she teleports. Man, I wish I would have got a chance to try that before they fixed it, but you know, okay. Alright, Mirage. Mirage fixed an issue with Decoy flying rapidly across the ground when players take control of it before a jump tower.
Crack purple.
Okay. Fixed an issue with Decoy not looking natural when player using the zip line. Fixed an issue with decoys getting launched into air while player enters Wraith Portal. And fixed bugs where Mirage Decoy would sometimes not deploy while skydiving. Nice. I've had that issue with the skydiving part before too. So thank you, Respawn. Octane. Fix an issue with jump pads disappearing when placed on ordinances. Fix an issue with jump pads disappearing when placed under loot ticks. Okay. Pathfinder. Hi, friend.
Up top. Yep. I'm just waiting.
That's all it says. Hi, friend. Okay, Revenant. Fix an issue with enemies getting teleported with Revenant when they melee him before he teleports back to death. Man, all this cool stuff that's just happening is bugs that I never got a chance to experience. I feel like I got all the bad stuff. But alright, Wraith. Fix an issue with Wraith portals pushing players beneath Geo when a death box is on the other end. Alright. Fix an issue with Wraith's tactical losing velocity when pressing the fire button during tactical. Fix an issue for when a death totem and portal are too close to each other, causing player to auto enter a portal.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Upon death total recall. Okay, understood. So general. Fix an issue with Evo armor doubling the effect of leveling up. This caused some brightness on screen. Yeah, I've seen that. Fix an issue with the train killing players when coming out of a Wraith portal on the train. Fix an issue with some vertical zip lines not correctly placing players once they get off the zip line. And fix an issue with spectator view pinging the last pinging the last pings when swapping through views. Never knew that was an issue. Fixed an issue for knockdowns. State not eliminating the squad when no one hit a gold shield. I had that happen a couple days ago. I didn't fix an issue where death totem, where death protection runs out with an active DLC medic nearby. Doc did not start healing you. Okay. So cool, guys. I mean, that's that. That's a lot But
Bangalow's right there.
it is
She's
that.
the weakest. Right, right,
Hopefully
right.
you guys got all the information
Right
that
there.
you needed.
Master too.
There's always the ability to go back and check out EA.com, check out Apex Legends, check into these patch notes if there's something that you missed. You can listen to this over again. Of course, the information is gonna always be there. But it's about that time. Time to get back to some Apex, guys. Thanks for rocking with me. Hopefully these patch notes gave you the information you were looking for. And with that being said, I'm out of here.